Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to discuss what to do if you don't like your end result. Do you start all the way over? Do you just kind of meal piece and fix little things at a time until maybe you like it? Do you just change the colors? This is the journal cover that I did in my last video. I was kind of forcing this drawing to be used with acrylic markers, and I don't think it was probably the best choice, at least not for what I was kind of going for. I wanted to try some like versatility and some just layering and putting in shadows and different stuff like that, and I this isn't really the drawing for that. So I think from the get-go it was kind of doomed. You know, if I end up having to start all over, that's okay too. I just know that I would rather kind of rework something or start over sometimes. It's okay if you don't like something, because I love the shape of the bottle, and I'm gonna paint over this with black gesso, which is what I used originally to get the surface ready for what I wanted to do. Black gesso in general, is just an opaque acrylic like primer, but I like to use it because it dries matte instead of shiny, and most acrylics dry more shiny. Okay, so I took some out of this big container and put it in. I actually reuse my yogurt containers for paint and different things, so not just throwing them away. Okay, so I decided to just paint it all black. I think because in my mind, maybe originally when I thought about doing this idea on this cover was going to be in black and white. And then I tried to fit it into this, let's use markers idea. I think the markers are fun, and I will do something else with those in the future. But I think for this particular piece, it would have been better if I would have just kind of stuck to my original idea, just using black and white and maybe some glitter. It's the cover of one of my journals, obviously, so it's not like I can just be like, oh gosh, I'm just gonna throw it away. There are lots of things I think I can do to kind of save it. Every time I have to redraw something, I get better at drawing that thing. Or I decide, oh, you know what, I really don't like that, and so I just can leave it out. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of redraw my elements in. Threw in some mushrooms and some crystals. It's a Refine art sketch. It's basically like chalk, so I can like draw with it and then rub it off, which is kind of nice. And then I am gonna go ahead and put a sun back in, but I'm not gonna make it as big as I did before. So I'm gonna kind of keep it up here. I thought the other one it was so bold. Like I felt like it was like you looked at the picture and it was like just the sun is all you really saw. It was so bright and so big and so bold. And then I'm looking at this, and then I don't like the placement of this because in relation to the sun, I think it's kind of too close. So I'm gonna put it over here still, but I'm gonna drop it down a bit, I think. And I'm making my moon larger than my sun because I'm a moon girl. I think most of you know that if you've been here before. A moon girl and a dork. Great combination for sure. You want to make sure your pencil is like extra sharp so you can get as fine of a line as possible. Okay, and then again, I'm gonna use the template to put my guideline in there. There are different symbols that I put in the last one, and they represent earth, fire, air, and water. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those back in. This one is for air. I think these are like rune symbols maybe. And this one is fire, so I thought it'd be good to hang it from the sun. And again, I could have used a straight edge there. I mean, I can also get a little bit too over like, oh, it has to be perfect, and it doesn't. I think I've said before where I do kind of like to, you know, be a free artist where I just kind of do whatever I want, I guess. But and when I say that, I mean I don't make everything try to be perfect. If my line's wonky or whatever, I'm okay with that. But I can painstakingly try to fix something or draw something 100 times to make it perfect. So, but this is supposed to be more of a doodle, kind of loose drawing. And then the earth, I'm gonna pop it right down here. When you have the no plan and you're learning something, maybe practice it first or figure it out for sure before you make a video. But I called my channel Emily's Art Journey because we're on a journey together. Like I'm learning and I want to show you what I learn, and that includes any mistakes or, you know, things that I end up not liking, to figure them out together, figure out how to fix it, and be able to show you, so hopefully you won't make the same mistake or make a better choice or a better option than I did. That's kind of the whole point, because this will be like my whatever the liquid would be inside. I'm just gonna put that in, and then I'm gonna have it go into what the symbol for water is. Okay, and then I want to go ahead and put back, I had some like cutesy little leaves and things, so I'm gonna put some of those back in, and I'm gonna put them so they're kind of framing a little bit, and then I'm gonna put in some like little stars and things as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this in with the Posca pen. I'd love to know in the comments at the end which rendition you like better, the one that I started with or the one that we end with. So I look forward to kind of hearing what you think, or any changes you would have made, or if you would have started all the way over, if you would have just saved the other one. It's always interesting to, you know, find out what other people would do. So yeah, I'm gonna set this to music and then I will be back.
But you struggle to keep pace, done everything right. My heart is a mess, now you need to talk. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's talk about your ex. Let's talk about your ex. Tell me, are you really over her, or am I gonna be the very next? I can feel your heart race to her name. I can take a lie, but I can take the pain. Let's talk about your ex. Let's talk about your ex. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's talk about your ex. All the right words, words from your mouth, holding me tight, saying I'm all yours, but I'm feeling my gut. It doesn't feel right. I see.
If you want to make stars kind of like this here or this one down here, you really want to use a straight edge so that you get the line as straight as possible. And you want to kind of make them different lengths, the lines different lengths. So here, I'll show you. I'm going to make one here on this to make it look sparkly on the gemstone right here at the tip. So I start, and then I just will I'll follow it, and then I kind of let it fade out so it's not one harsh long line. And then do the same going the opposite way. And then the lines are longer, the lines are different lengths. And then go back to the center there. I kind of try to line it up with the side of the book. So that it looks like it's shiny. You can add a few more, just little baby ones throughout. You always want to make sure that your line is as straight as possible. Let's do a little up here. I think these are fun. Putting in the little shines. And I always wipe off the side. Even, I think I said earlier, even in the center, anytime you're tracing anything with marker, you want to wipe it off so that it doesn't smear or smudge or transfer to the next part that you're working on. And if you're just making it kind of hanging out, you can just pick a point, and then that would be my center point now. I'm being careful when I lay it back down so I don't smudge what I already did. And then I'll kind of fatten up the very center of it.
Let's talk about your ex. right. I see in your eyes. Tell me no lie, 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 lie.
I've talked before about different weight lines, and because I want these two to seem like separate areas, I'm actually going to thicken this line a bit. Making it a little bit more bold just helps it to stand out more. There we go. So it already kind of looks like it's two separate areas. I'm gonna put a shine on the actual jar as well. I love the little shiny spots. They're so cute. I'm trying to avoid this straight line here, so I'll come over here. You want to have it on the line of whatever you're trying to show is a shine. You want to have it kind of, the middle of it be right there. These all kind of would stem from the same spot underneath here. So I'll kind of pretend like I start at a spot, but I don't push down until I'm ready to actually show the line on my paper. I know that there's still a couple of areas that had that chalk on it, so I'm just going to take this and kind of just loosely. You can also just take it and kind of roll it like this, and it'll pick up any of that extra little chalk that you have down on there. I love to use chalk, as I've said before, when I'm using black paper or just any kind of black surface. It's nice. It alleviates some stress and pressure since it's harder to erase the pencil. You want to make sure that you erase any lines you don't want or paint over any lines that you don't like before you would seal it again, which I will seal it with Mod Podge, because once you cover over it with the Mod Podge layer, you can't access the underneath layer anymore. So it's important to note that. So I'm going to be putting the glitter, I think, around the edges and everything above this line, because it would technically just be the bottle is kind of what my idea is about that. So that's what I'm going to do now. From your mouth, holding me tight, saying I'm all yours, but I feel in my gut it doesn't feel right. I see in your eyes, can see the sparkle up here. I think you can. It's quite glittery. I think that's so pretty. I'm gonna dry this, and then I'm gonna put on a layer of Mod Podge. I buy it in bulk because I use it quite a bit, so it's more cost effective that way. I wanted to show, I use a sponge brush when I Mod Podge. It'll show brush strokes and things like that, which is why I always say directionality is important. So when I'm in the circle, I'll kind of apply it circular, but I like to use a sponge brush. And then they're so cheap, you can just throw it away. I do try to rewash them sometimes, but sometimes it just doesn't work that well.
My heart is a mess. Now you need to talk. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's talk about your ex. Let's talk about your ex.
Kind of run my finger along any edges just to smooth it out.
Tell me, are you really over her? Or am I gonna be the very next?
One thing to note when you're drying Mod Podge, it kind of turns into like a plastic covering, so you don't want to like put heat directly in one spot. It can make it bubble up a little bit, so you have to be real careful with that. So I just kind of do a sweeping motion.
Let's talk about your ex. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie.
So if you have any spots where you kind of put it on a little heavier, it'll take a little bit longer to dry. Can't really see it, but I have like a little spot here, and then this little spot here. I don't want to go over them too much with the dryer. I don't want it to bubble up, so it'll dry naturally and it'll be fine. So this is how I chose to save, salvage, change, create something that I liked better. I was able to come up with a little bit of a different concept on the inside, and I really am happy that I did this because I like this so much better. The other design was fine, but I'm really excited about how this turned out. So please leave a comment and let me know which one you like better and why. Not sure what I'm gonna do next, but I hope that you'll come back and join me on my journey, and I hope that you are kind to yourself and kind to others, and I will see you very soon. Bye.